clearly can master stairs, my dear.
Just hang out down here, then.
Artus moves the globe in the water and then finds out it's acid and her hands go.
Son of a...
Oh no! My hand fell off.
Unprepared.
No, I'm prepared. I just got to remember where I wrote everything.
Well, you proportionate.
I don't need to think about this.
Let's see. Sure you do. Here we are. No, I lied.
The newest puzzle is the DM
Here we
having
go.
to find where he wrote it.
Oh man, it is. It's terrible. I wrote everything down and I printed it off and then I forgot where it was.
This isn't fucking German. What the hell? I didn't even know I knew that.
I don't even speak German. Was ist das?
They come in mit dem Bus. What? When did they get a bus?
Das Boot. That boot? A door made of branches and mud. It lowers down from the ceiling and drops down behind you, just stopping before turning into a giant pile of dirt right behind you. And it opens, and it smells horrid. And out step 3 orcs snarling and brandishing weapons.
Just bust out the war axe and be like, all right, so we're doing this then.
I've got my short spear, but once I hit him with it...
Then you pull your scimitars out and then you charge into battle. You're supposed to be a hero, okay? You're adventurers and you're frightened all the time. Okay, so you're going to turn the orb one click closer to the symbol that you're looking for, and a door made entirely of stone, like a stone slate face, comes out from the side and it slides right along the floor. You know that rock sound, that that kind of sound is coming closer and towards you ominously.
Sound.
And it's not an entirely large door, but it is kind of wide, wider than a normal door of what you would think. And it stops in front of you. It opens. And it's pitch black in the beyond. Just this black aura that you see. And you hear a...
Funkin', go close the door!
I don't think so.
Spin the orb! Spin the orb!
Spin it!
Spin it!
You're the one that was doing it!
Okay, I spin the orb again.
And before you were able to touch the orb, a rock and dirt and grass thing emerges. This elemental.
He's got grass! He's got grass! He doesn't have to ride for free! He's got grass!
Sorry.
Climbs out of the door and it has to duck a little bit while it lurches forward. And it stands imposingly in front of you, and the smell of earth and stone permeates the air.
I like that smell. That's a nice smell. That's like a peaty smell.
Let the earth flow through you!
That's kind of nice Pete smell. Pete? Does it smell like a librarian?
No.
Does it, Darcassian? Does it smell like a Pete smell? Or are you talking about Moss?
P-E-A-T.
Yeah, Pete Moss?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also Pete's last name is Moss.
Don't mess with me, librarian. You wouldn't like it.
That's a terrible last name. I'm just saying.
That's the Packer fan in her.
Wasn't he a football player of
You
some
are
sort?
absolutely correct. You're right on that.
And that's initiative.
17.
God,
13.
8. I rolled 1 higher than my health. Oh, this is going good.
I just like to play around here. This is kind of fun.
You could come down here.
I probably could with that roll.
Bring some healing potions.
19.
19.
I will, actually.
All right, so our order is going to be Freya, Fonkin, Xanaxian, Artus.
The same order as last time.
It's a good thing we rolled again, guys.
Obviously. You know who's going last?
The orcs? I throw an orc at him.
Could you do that?
Why not?
You can use a body as a
Screw
weapon.
them.
It's unskilled, but you can do it.
His mom.
It is technically Mother Earth.
There you go.
Okay.
Can we phone a friend here, guys? We might want to phone a friend on this guy.
I think that's a good idea.
I don't know. I think she might have this one. Or something about it. She might be better at it with earth and grass.
I have like the entangle,
Oh, crap.
I don't
but
know.
that's all, y'all.
If you entangle him, you're probably going to give him better armor.
I was gonna ask that one.
But wouldn't it like
Hey,
entangle his
Darcassian.
feet and stuff so he can't really like walk around?
We have
maybe.
this crazy creature in front of us that looks like it's all made of Mother Earth.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
And it's large.
And apparently you have a monkey behind you too as well.
So you're going to call up your lovely friend Darcassian Silverhand to see if you can gain an upper hand upon an earth elemental.
Why do you say it like that, sir? You seem like I'm there to hinder their abilities.
How are you breaking through the fourth wall?
There's a wall? Okay, so anyway, you said that there was a large stone-like creature emerging from a doorway, I hear?
Yes, that's correct. It's kind of scary looking.
Big, ugly, and rocks and grass and stuff like that?
Yes.
Oh, good lord. I mean,
That's kind of what we were thinking. That's why I called you.
well, that was a good plan, actually, to be honest with you. I'm assuming that it's made of rock and dirt. I do believe it's an earth elemental is what it's called. They are immensely strong and tough. The large ones, you want to be careful for the large ones. We're not sure how big this one is. I'm assuming
It's really big.
it's really big. Okay, well, the large ones can pound almost anything into rubble. So watch it. He may be very, very strong.
Crap.
But there is an advantage to this. There is an advantage. The earth elemental that you are speaking of, what the hell, is they move very slowly. So there's a good chance you could skiddly daddle out of the way. Of course, you everybody listening. Hello.
Yeah, I got you.
Good for you.
We
All
gotta
right.
use
So
the same routine
so
we used
hitting
with Carl.
Yes, with Carl.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hit and run.
Hit and run. That's a good term, my dear. Yes, hit and run. Now, I want to warn you all very carefully. They can travel through solid ground or stones as easily as humans walk along the Earth's surface.
Awesome.
It can travel through solid ground or stone as easily as humans can walk on the Earth's surface.
That sounds really scary.
Yes, but however, they cannot swim like your dwarven friend. Yes, isn't that wonderful?
I don't feel like getting my dress wet again.
Well, you might have to, my dear, because it will not cross a body of water.
It just dried.
Well,
How are we supposed to do that?
well, you see what I mean? This is where the tough part comes in, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so anyway, it doesn't like water, and it can move through the ground.
Interesting.
So best of luck. Best of luck.
All right. So
Z.
who's got conjure water?
Thank you.
Z.
You're very welcome, my dear. Very much welcome. Yes, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Why do you keep saying that? I'm here all the time.
Not anymore. Put it in my pocket.
Don't worry, I still can hear you.
Oh, good. Oh, it's the goblin again.
Z. Yeah. Spin the thing.
Spin it back a couple.
No.
Don't bring back the water.
No.
We can do this, guys.
Forward.
We can do this.
No.
Who's to say whatever comes out the next door won't attack it too?
I don't think it works like that.
You guys can try and do whatever you want.
Worst DM ever.
He just shrugs. We ask him questions and he just shrugs.
You haven't tried. I don't know. Are you going to try?
Z.
Yeah.
Spin the thing. I'm gonna hit it with a stone.
It's made of stones.
My stones blow up.
I'm already up there.
So am I.
Are you?
Yeah, while I was grabbing the thing.
Well,
Remember?
you've had a rough day.
Yeah, I have.
I'll spin it.
Whoa.
Okay. You're going to try and spin it?
All right.
You can't.
All that arguing.
So we can't do it until the other thing that came out of the door is defeated.
Yes. So here's the situation that we've got ourselves in right now. You have an 8-foot-tall dirt, rock, stone, grass-looking thing in front of you, slowly lumbering towards you at the moment. Behind it is the door of whence it came, and that's it. That's the situation at hand. The first person that has the ability to do anything is Freya, and I believe she's still frantically looking for something. You guys can fight it. You don't necessarily need, like...
It's just going to hurt while we do it.
Maybe.
And I am going to get knocked out. I guarantee it.
Have a nice night, baby.
How close am I to the creature?
So you're approximately 25 feet away.
Okay. I'm going to hold my action.
Okay. That's going to bring us on to Funkin.
I'm taking a pot shot.
Okay.
I mean,
He changed his mind. He's allowed.
Look at you trying to diplomacy over there.
You got a high diplomacy thing.
She was noble. They taught her so.
God of the game. I don't care.
I have a lot of charisma.
Okay, me too.
He made charisma. I don't think you're going to win this one.
Tell me you have a high charisma. Get out of here. Roll me your attack.
One again.
Oh, for God's sake!
I warned you.
Not one, that's 7.
No, that is 7. Woo!
Blindy McBlinderson.
All right, go ahead.
Forget to
7.
add your...
Plus your dex. So 11.
No, that does not hit. It shoots right past it, and it goes into the dark beyond of whence it came.
what?
I'm not getting that arrow back.
Well, I'm glad that didn't hit you, Artis.
Xenoxia.
Not like it matters.
The druid would know a little bit more about that.
Hey, Z.
Yeah.
I found these spells in my book here. And this is, I've got a couple of protection from chaos, evil, and good, and law. Do you think any of those would work against this guy?
Unfortunately, because it's nature, it's neutral. So I don't think any of those are going to work.
Well, dang it. That's stupid.
Well,
That escalated quickly.
she won't ever need that book again.
Throws it out. No, it doesn't even throw it out. She just throws it at the earth elemental.
It's like dresses.
Bounce
She just
off
gets
the
rid of
forehead.
them when she don't like them no more.
So what are you doing?
All right. I'll go hang out with those two.
Okay, so you're going to go hang out with
Yeah.
those two with your scimitar ready?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's going to bring us on Artis. Your turn. What are you doing, man?
Shield
lady,
of Faith.
Lady, what are you doing, lady?
Yeah, thanks. Shield of Faith.
Okay. Is that a +1 or a +2 to your AC?
+2 deflection. Additional bonus 1 for every 6 levels, so just a +2.
Okay. That's
Oh,
going to be
wow.
its turn, and it's going to lumber towards you, sir. It will be on next to about when Xenoxia goes, and that's going to be Freya. Your turn, lady.
Okay, I am going to do the magic missile. 16.
That does not hit.
That's a concern.
Okay.
The magic missiles come out of your fingertips, and they kind of plink off of it as it lumbers towards and moves out of the way. The whole thing is shuffling and swaying and not staying perfectly collective as it moves out of the way of your magic missiles.
So, hey guys, I only have one spell left. We might want to look at leaving the room and resting, and then coming back fresh.
Can we do that? Well, can it follow us?
The door didn't lock behind us, right?
But can it follow us through the floor? We can move to the floor.
Yeah, probably.
It goes
Yeah.
through floors. It goes through
Yeah.
stone.
We're in a cave there,
So we've basically unleashed Terminator 2,
pretty much.
Yep.
which is a cool movie, I'm thinking.
And you
Nobody's
guys had
made
me
it yet,
burn the
but
scroll
it's
last
going to be
week.
pretty awesome.
I don't think that's what helped us here.
I mean, can they only be opened when we turn the orb?
Roll me a wisdom.
15?
Yeah, you assume that just by turning the orb, that is the only way for the doors to open. I mean, but think of it like this. If you open a door as well, you don't know what's on the other side, and chances are it's probably not going to be a good thing.
How close to the ground is the one we're looking for? Oh, no, they just fall down.
There
What
are
about
some...
the door we came in? Can we go back out that?
Well, that's what we were talking
Yeah,
about
it
for
can
resting.
follow us.
It can follow
you can
us.
follow through.
We could kite it to the zombie room. If you were in a cage for all of eternity and something got close, wouldn't
I
you
don't-
want to get your grubby hands on it?
I don't.
Zombies just want to eat brains.
I don't
I don't think they want Dirt man.
Yeah,
That's true.
all
And
right,
with my
well,
luck, I'd fall down the stairs that are wet.
Let's just
They'd get a hold of your shield or something.
we've done worse, guys. We could take this guy,
How do you anticipate doing that?
like we always do.
I have one spell left.
Teamwork and crossbows to the leg.
That's my plan.
With us anyway.
Unless you leave the entire cave system or the entire depths.
And if we do that, we're probably going to have to fight our way back in.
Not necessarily. He'll be right at the entrance. Wait for us.
No, I mean, with our luck, other crap's going to end up in these rooms we've already cleared.
Anybody want to make a run for it? I don't know if that's a good idea, though.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it's a good strategy.
If we do, I say we camp out at Silverhands.
We'll bring it to him.
I got enough room.
So whose turn was it? So Fonkin, it would be your turn. What are you doing, my man?
Hopefully not shooting the dwarf again. Taking another pot shot.
All right,
Why not?
here we go.
We're not going to talk about it.
The bolt goes sailing into the other side of the room and plinks off one of the doors and falls sadly, slowly to the ground.
Oof.
Which is going to bring us to Xenoxia.
All right, I guess I'm gonna try and hit and run with my scimitar.
Okay.
Nope.
What'd you get?
We're not gonna talk about
Oh,
it.
okay. Not going to talk about
It's not 16.
a swing and a miss, unfortunately.
But
And
you
I
kept
just keep
running
running.
past. Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a quick ha, and I missed as I went by.
They didn't
All
even.
right.
He didn't even see her.
No.
Means here. Okay, that's going to bring us to Artus, ma'am.
Anyway,
Artis is going to also run past.
Getting out of there.
I'm doing like she did. Is going to try to run past and hit it on the way by.
Sounds good.
And that is 13.
Absolutely not, unfortunately. It is the elemental's turn and start walking straight to Freya.
You had to
Is it
taunt.
lumbering towards?
You had to taunt the god.
Yeah, trying to be meek.
Quick, play dead!
she's got lots of points in hide. Just saying.
I do. I have been taught that.
Your turn, you're up, Freya.
Gonna suggest
So
move.
it just moved towards me, and that was it.
It's moving towards you.
Oh. Well, I'm going to do a drive-by, hit it with my dagger as I run by.
Okay, roll your attack.
20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I'd hope so.
Yeah, that might do it.
I like the tension there.
Yeah.
I don't.
No.
Tick.
A rock falls off.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah, you run by and you do a jab right into its side and just and some little like dirt pops out.
Well, at least I hit it, guys.
Good job. I knew you could do
It's
it.
wounded. It's bleeding. Blood in the water.
At least you're the first one to hit it.
First blood.
Funkin'.
Since it's moving to also where I'm standing, I'm going to run across the room. I'm going to take a pot shot as I run by.
Okay, roll your attack.
That'd be a critical.
You do hit. All right. We got a critical hit from our gnome. Unfortunately, you critically hit Artis. Yeah, roll your damage. Roll your damage.
Y'all say to me at this point. 7,
Okay.
8.
8.
Total 8.
Okay.
Seriously, you rolled a 1 on
Yep.
Hey, at least I hit, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Well, so did I.
I'm not going to give him crap
But
for...
he probably knocked off a few more rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Good job.
Or did he just mow the grass on his way by?
Sink, sink.
No, I think that's what we did.
Yeah.
He really likes his haircut, and it just wants
Yeah.
to be friends now.
It's like the slow-mo race.
It could be. Xenoxia, your turn.
All right.
What are you doing?
Run by
lady?
slash.
Run by slash?
Run by slash.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
7.
7 points of damage as you run your scimitars right past it and graze out chunks of grass and dirt and rock. Artis, you're up, man.
Running past with the war axe again.
Okay.
And that is 20
Yeah, that'll hit.
and 5.
All right. With the war axe, you're taking chunks out of it left and right here. And now it's turn. So you ran past already. So it's going to be between Xenoxia and Artus, depending on how close you're going to be. You high or low.
Hi.
I think he's going for you.
Yeah.
Xenoxia, what's your AC? It's going to get
17.
17? Okay. Yeah.
You shouldn't have told him. You should have just said no when he asked if That's what he does. That's how this works. I've seen it.
It'll hit.
Crap.
So with this elemental, as you run past, it's going to get an advantage on you because it's now flanking you, essentially. And it's going to take both of its heavy boulder arms and hands and slam down on top of you. It's going to miss with one, but it's going to connect with the other. You are going to take 8 points of slam damage as it crushes you down into the floor. Does that put you unconscious?
Nope.
Or real close?
Yep.
Real close? Okay.
I have 2 points of damage left.
Okay, you got 2 left. And 19. That's going to be Darcassian Silverhand as he bursts through the door into the chamber.
While holding a large bucket of water, I hope.
Yes.
Yes,
And
of
the door
course.
shuts and closes behind you.
Shoot! I knew I should have wedged that door open.
Welcome to the party, buddy.
Before you stand the party, one on the ground in pain, and the other 3 running around with this giant thing of earth and grass and stone and gravel and boulders in front of you.
Does he see me at all when I come through the door? Or is his back turned to me?
Let's see if we can make a perception check.
He is like this big gravel thing chasing us, and we're all like, ah!
Pretty much.
And I'm just standing there with a giant bucket of water?
As we're all running by him, like, ah!
You not
Everybody's
so
just
much,
like-
my dear.
Everybody's just flailing and running.
You should go see Artus. Or if Silverhand's brought some health with him, that would be cool.
I think you all have one, don't you?
Oh, no. I've been drinking them like water.
Yeah,
Like they're going out of style,
Same.
my sir, my good sir.
same.
One would think I have a hole in me. That's how quick I'm going through them.
You kind of do. Sorry about that.
It happens.
Do you have one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like ale.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry, my goblin friend. I didn't bring any, so you're okay.
Why didn't you bring me no ale? You promised me ale.
Because I have this giant bucket of water.
Yeah, the water's looking better at this point.
I disagree. But let's
I mean,
continue on.
I have this feeling that water's not going to do jack.
You just never know.
Wow. Nobility got real dark there.
Darcassian, what are you doing?
I have
Are you
no
asking me or
idea.
telling me?
No.
Asking.
Dude, you're
What's
here
the
now.
plan?
Well, since he cannot travel over the water, he only can go underneath it. What if we throw it on the floor and stand in it? Any thoughts?
That's a pretty big bucket to fill up a 50-foot room.
It's a very large magical bucket. Actually, I was
not gonna-
actually debating that, or actually just throwing it on him, seeing what that would do. Nothing, huh? Okay, so
Nothing.
that one's screwed. Okay.
It may make him grumpy.
I have a staff and a dagger, but
Well,
I'm
I
holding a
hope
big
you didn't
giant.
come to a fight with nothing.
Just a bucket of water.
Drop the
Yeah.
bucket,
I have a dagger,
Mr. Bucket.
Well,
of course.
Jeez.
I'm going to set down the bucket of
at her
water
limit.
and pull and remove my dagger from my belt.
Okay.
well,
Yes.
it's about time.
You know, I could leave at any time here.
The door shut.
You got hosed.
That's okay.
You're stuck with us, buddy.
You gonna attack him?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, roll me your attack. D20 plus melee.
19.
Oh, my God.
That's a critical hit.
It is. Plus the melee would be 4, so I'm looking at 23. But Mickle? I'll try that again.
4.
I'm seeing a 4
Yep.
Yep.
Then roll it again.
and a 3.
Plus
And
your
then
strength.
Plus your
So what was
Then
that?
the little
That
number.
was-
So
that was
7.
7 plus 2 is 9er. I'm so dead.
Don't kill Darcassian, God, man. Don't we need him still?
I'm assuming in typical Darcassian Silverhand style.
With flair, no less, yes.
flair and panache.
Of course.
I'm imagining a saunter.
You mean like skipping over to him?
Well,
I think you should saunter
like
faster
BA.
on the back end of this.
yeah. Plie and
Yeah.
over.
Plie, there's a good one.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds kind of messed up.
You're taking
Ballet.
your very ornate dagger.
Oh, and definitely ornate, yes. Look at the handle.
Normally meant for just staying on top of the wall. You stab it and it dies.
Isn't it wonderful?
Are you freaking kidding me?
Is it really dead?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Why?
Ale for everybody. Ale for everybody.
Well, if you
We
guys
are never going to hear
Okay,
the
no.
end of this.
if you
The first time he comes into combat, he gets a critical roll and 8 points of damage.
We're never going to hear the end
my
of
dear,
this.
that would be 9
With the dagger.
with a dagger. By the way, if you full make it back to town, drinks are on me.
I can't go back to the deal. Go stick him
I'll
out.
talk to the
Gonna have to be
innkeeper.
to go. Get him to a to-go cup. Make sure it's sippy because he falls over a lot.
And the elemental crumbles and falls to the floor in a heap of debris and nothingness left. And
I don't believe this.
the door is still open, and all of the dirt and the rock and the grass just blow off and into the door, and it closes and back onto the side of the wall.
I love that gravel sound. Isn't it wonderful, you guys?
Nobody touch anything.
Are you hearing the gravel? It is such an amazing sound.
All right, everyone. I say we take this opportunity and rest.
I got no problems with that.
Way to go.
I'd like more than one spell, please.
I got a bunch of spells, but none of them are going to do squat.
That's what I propose,
Somebody
guys.
roll me. Everybody roll me spot checks.
Oh, great.
Absolutely, everybody.
Natural 20.
4. Oh,
Okay, well, you notice right away.
24.
You notice. The rogue is blind. Yeah, but you have modifiers.
Is that wisdom?
Yeah. We're-
8.
6.
You're concentrating on your thigh.
She's blinded
6.
with pain.
You're concentrating on his thigh. Her thigh. Her thigh.
There's so much assuming genders here.
I'm also looking at her thigh. I was a half a roll away from a nat 20.
Don't even.
How's your thigh, baby?
It's been better.
I could see from here it's been a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not looking as good as the other one, though.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think.
You two spy on the sphere that it is one turn away from the door that you need to get to.
Do we think we'll be safe to rest up here and then turn the thing?
I would think so.
As long as you don't open another crazy-ass door, I
He
believe
said the only
you
way
would.
they can open is if the orb is turned.
So that would be a safety factor, yes.
What way does the door we came in open?
In. Opens in.
All right, so if we like wedge my shield under it,
Or if we
something's gonna
lean
make
against
noise.
it to sleep.
If you'd like to.
Okay.
Give it a couple.
Okay.
Give it
Yeah,
a
that'll
push.
be our cutoff for that episode.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Time.
Nap time.
Decide to save.
Save point.
Don't worry, fellas. I'll take the first watch. You all get some
I
rest.
should freaking hope so. You just got here.
Well, actually, I've been here
And
the
you
whole
just
time.
went over and all daintily like, boop,
What can I
crumble,
say?
crumble, crumble.
I have a way with elementals and
Yeah.
everything else.
All right, who's hurt the most?
Junior Menso. Oh no, yeah.
Before we sleep, before we rest, since
Burn
it is going to
all the
reset my
spells.
spells, and I can use Cure Light Wounds on my other slots. So I'm going to hit you with that at least
Oh,
once.
just to burn them up.
Yeah, since
Okay.
they're going to reset, and that will be a. All right, you got 4 back.
Yes, please.
Let's burn another one of those.
The DM doesn't look happy with that answer.
The DM can take it up with the
Oh,
people that wrote the book.
How many do you need to
Don't
be?
think
might.
you won't.
How many do you need to be back at full?
So far,
I'm 2.
I'm the one
You're
who's been
2
getting
away?
screwed.
Yeah.
Pity me.
Okay.
One on her one.
I pity you.
I'm 4 away.
You're 4 away? All right, so I'm going to do. And that one's for 5.
Okay.
And then that burned up my last 2 first levels, so I can use my regular for Cure Minor Wounds on you, which is basically a coin flip at this point for 1 or 2.
2 to
Yeah,
burn.
but when it's a coin flip, that would be a low end, so that's a 1. There, the other one got you there. Because you were just 2 down, right?
Yep.
And then with my last spell, I'm going to use it on me.
That's what that is, right? You use the pipe, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the smoke around
That's
the
the door we need to go in.
Oh, follow the
Thanks,
smoke.
guys.
Oh, I get it now.
I feel much
yes.
better now.
Where's my
oh,
pipe?
you done? Don't look at me. I had nothing to do with this.
Where's my
I
pipe?
already gave you your pipe back.
All right, where's my bag of tobacco?
You didn't buy one the last time you were in the store.
I did buy one.
Shoot, I do believe you did. Well, you must have left it in the inn before they threw you out.
Probably.
Would you like me to go get it?
No.
No.
You're staying put.
Okay.
Am I feeling Balrogs next?
Who?
Wrong universe.
Obviously, I don't know what you speak of. See, this is why we need a video camera here. The facial expressions are totally worth it.
Almost at L, guys. Let's hope no one's done this cave.
Have you checked on the other side of the door? There's no ale out there?
I don't think so.
Did you look really hard?
I don't
Wait,
know.
did you have Xenoxia look really hard?
It might be locked.
Because I hate to say this to you, but the last time you completely missed the fact that there was a desk in the room.
There was that. I forgot about that. Which actually, hold on. In his defense, the first check he did on that episode, he walked into the room and just pointed, and the door was behind it. So
Fair enough, I give you that one.
it was the one after that, and the fact that neither of us could open a trunk.
But
Yeah,
did you...
what was going on with that?
Yes, but did you die?
It was the trunk of destiny, I'm telling you.
Macaroni art was in there, pretty sure.
And it's made of macaroni. I take the 150 gold. I mean, I don't take it. I'll give it to people. But, you know.
That's how that works.
Okay, everybody roll their hit die to regain any hit points plus any
think we're all
constitution.
back.
Yeah.
Everybody's up
I'm
at
gonna
two.
roll my hit die because we both have that mortal.
Oh yeah, I already rolled mine, so I'm getting
That non-
arresting.
I would assume your non-lethal would be gone.
Yeah, he
now
said it goes
Yeah,
away
you're
with a rest.
non-lethal.
You don't
It's
have to
just
roll
gone.
for that.
I rolled a 3.
by the reins.
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that doesn't do it.
Unfortunately, that failed.
Since that puts you over your max hit points, you're dead.
Wait, I got something for this.
So you guys have woken up for the day. You do your prayers that you need to do. You do whatever sorceress stuff that you need to do.
Think of
You
dresses.
think of boats.
or that.
You're just mad about everything at
I'm
this point.
stretching.
Stretching.
Yeah.
And in front of everybody is the spire with the water bath and the shepherd's sphere floating inside. It is one click away from the door which you need to open that has the smoke encircling it. The large wooden door on the ceiling with the stone handle. Who is going to touch the sphere to turn it?
Not me. I'll probably screw it up.
Is it locked?
You won't know until the door gets down here.
I can turn it. It doesn't matter.
Look what happened the last
I
time
really
you
don't
turned
care.
it.
I'll do it. I mean,
Yeah, I can go turn it.
hasn't killed us yet. The water and everything else almost.
Yet.
Not the orcs, though. We took
What
care
is-
of them.
What is this yet?
And
you
their
speak
mom.
of? You know, I understand the blood feud between you two. You're both argumentative little creatures.
You're on my good side today, bud.
Shoot! I forgot you're right in front of me.
Yeah. Can actually hit you now.
Best of luck.
All right, let's get to it, guys.
And
I'm gonna go
girls.
turn it then.
Okay. You turn the sphere right to the symbol on there. And like all the other times of turning the sphere, it begins burning brightly. And the water boils. When this relatively plain but well-worked door falls briskly towards the floor, its size changes drastically, growing to 15 feet tall and 6 feet wide. A brilliant shining light can be seen behind it when it opens. As the thing emitting the light steps forward from the door with a resonant sound of metal, it stands before you immensity. Over 10 feet tall, there is heightened sense of dread in the air. It turns towards each of you. Using what can only be described as an eternal gaze, inner gears and a hum of springs and weights begin. But with such a monumental introduction, it vanishes before you, leaving just the door agape as an invitation to enter.
That's not ominous.
Let's go, guys.
That's a little creepy. I recommend caution.
I think
Let's
Silverhand
go.
should go first.
I think you're totally right.
I have to agree with this one. Wait, no, are you really thinking on
Silverhand, how
you?
many hit points do you have?
16, my dear.
Okay, you go first.
Yep. And
Wait,
then
oh,
it's
oh.
artist.
But with no armor.
Oh,
I'm wearing a cloak here.
guys,
That was your choice.
Oh, of course, it's nice.
hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Easy, too, in the...
Hold on 1 second. You're buying drinks.
Yes,
I'll go first. I'll go first.
I see how this arrangement works if I buy the booze.
You know, it's
so what you're
about
saying
time
is
he
if I
goes
buy, you
first.
fly.
Right?
That sounds good.
All right.
It's about time you go first anyway. You always go
Stealthy.
last.
Stealthy takes the first step through the bright white door.
What lays before you, on a stone pedestal which seems to tower that of a colosseum, a great nothingness below you, is an object obscured by darkness. The pedestal is 20 feet from the edge, and as far as you can tell, an infinite amount from any other wall in the ceiling itself. You see from the light you bring with a shimmer from just in front of you, a glare that you've seen before from windows. One step towards the pedestal and the glass tile cracks, shattering it, and falls into the pit below. What do you do?
So you're saying the floor is crumbling below us?
Go back.
We can't walk on it.
You take a step forward, and what you step on is glass.
Like
It
your-
shatters and cracks and falls
Right.
below you.
Your toes hit it in it.
I think we should go back.
Well, we don't need to go back because
Right,
it's
so-
not falling underneath of us. The pathway.
we can
is
still
falling.
stand here. We just can't get to the thing.
Does anybody have any string or rope?
Somebody has silk rope.
Yeah, but what's it gonna do?
I don't know.
Tell me what you think of this. Operation Throw the Halfling.
I like the.
She's like 30 pounds.
Just
I like the.
wait a minute.
20?
I'm sensing a
I
pattern.
in the high
I'm sensing
end?
something here. This is not going to end well for the
Artist?
half.
We tie the rope to her before we throw. Come on. I am not a savage.
How far away are we from
Hey,
the?
hold on. I think
ledge
I got
to
a
the
20
pedestal?
disc.
The pedestal is approximately 20 feet
You
in
got a
front
what?
of you.
20
However, it is
You're
also
so
high.
So you're standing in
How
the
high?
doorway.
Oh, it's up?
yeah,
Oh,
it's forward
good
and
lord.
up. 15 feet or so.
Okay.
I can't throw her that far.
Well, I've got enough rope for that far.
Huh.
I don't know that artists can throw her that far. I think our best bet is the disc. How much do you weigh?
I'll look it up.
I weigh 89 pounds.
So you want to do
I'm between 40 and 45 pounds.
Yeah.
the floating disc?
I think that's our
Right.
best bet here is it's floating disc. That's literally what it's called.
Right.
I got it right here if you want to.
So you can just essentially stand on it.
Yeah. 3 feet diameter disc, 1 inch deep at its thickest, holds 100 pounds, has to stay within 5 feet of you.
So you can essentially just use that as a levitation spell.
It says it lasts for 1 hour.
So you got more than enough time,
I'm curious.
hopefully.
So, if I take it up to where we need to go, how high is that? Like, could I have it float back down for everybody else?
Nobody else is going to fit on it. with you. And you got to be within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Is it more than 5 feet above us?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
it's 20 feet across.
It's
So even
20
if you were up on the pillar, you couldn't get off and send it back because it wouldn't even make it to the ground. at that
Right.
That's what I was
Yeah,
asking.
20 feet out and then 15 feet
So
out.
me and the rogues going?
I don't like this plan, but I guess.
I don't see another option.
Yeah, you just want us to be dead because I shot you.
I mean, I'm not going to dispute this at this point. It's been a long, long couple days.
I'll buy a nail. Wait, no, he's buying nails.
Yeah, he's buying.
That's right.
Don't worry about the cost, my dear. I'll buy you anything you want.
Anything?
Well, yes, anything.
I want a keg.
Not a problem, my dear.
Deliver it to him.
No.
Dang.
So you're going to cast the the disc.
Yes, and I just rolled a 19.
You don't. You
Yeah,
don't
you'll
have
be
to.
fine.
You don't
Oh.
have to roll for that.
Oh.
'cause-
There's
Well,
your
that
wager.
figures.
Yeah,
and she throws the dice. She rage quits something that wasn't even fighting back.
So you're going to cast the floating disc. You're going to stand on it with Fonkin
I guess so.
and then float over to the pillar.
Before they do that, can you give them the end of the rope?
I was going to, yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay, so everybody's in the room. You're
Yeah.
giving them rope.
Oh, I suppose.
Z, you're going to give him the rope, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him one end of the rope.
What are you doing with the other end?
Just hanging
I think.
on to it.
Why don't we? Is there somewhere we can tie it?
Yes, tie it around the dwarf.
How did I not see this
Silver
coming?
hands. You can't be nice. Keep it to yourself.
I was being nice.
So we got 20 feet and 15 up, and we got a 50-foot rope.
Yep.
I'm going to go to the door and brace, because I'm assuming I can get to the door frame and just kind of try to wedge myself in case this goes wrong.
It
Since I'm
probably will.
tied to the rope.
It
These are
probably will.
all really good ideas.
Oh, that's great.
But
I'm spending a little if on this plan.
But it's just really silly looking.
Well, thanks for your input, bud.
The sorceress and the rogue are hugging on top of a floating disc. The cleric is
hugging
holding
it
a
out.
rope while one of them's holding on to it,
Safety first.
floating over a presumably bottomless pit.
Wait, is it an illusion?
I don't know.
I
We'll find
doubt
out.
it.
Has anybody rolled
Jump.
for this?
Because I've got a +2 against illusions.
You want to drop a bolt and see if it keeps going?
Pull out something to protect us.
Flip a coin over the edge, my dear.
Pull up something to protect us. Good luck with that.
Okay, so
If anything happens, hurry back.
you hop onto the floating disc. You're holding onto the rope. You each are holding onto one another. Fonkin Fonkin and Freya are
Sitting
holding
in a
onto-
tree.
standing on a disc. KISSINR.
Wait, I'm tied to the other end.
Okay, so you guys are both floating up towards the pillar with the obscured dark object on top of the pedestal. Strangely, it starts to move towards you the closer you get. The ring itself appears to be pulling it towards you, oddly enough. You get within 10 feet of it, and it starts to float down to you. Your disc stops, and the entire thing keeps floating towards you until it rests in your hands. You can't still make out what it is. It is still obscured by darkness. But feeling over it, it feels much like a small jewelry box.
Let's open it.
Let's wait until you're on solid
Hold
ground.
on. Let's wait till we get back to the party.
You don't want to open it right now?
No.
You sure you don't want to open it above the bottomless pit?
No.
We can open it above the bottomless pit.
Let's float back, guys.
Let's open it above the
Think
bottomless
before
pit.
you talk.
Artist starts pulling the rope.
Fonkin opens the box. No, he doesn't.
Freya starts moving the floating disc back.
And wait a minute, does Fonkin have it? I
Freya
thought
does.
Yeah, I was going to say. I thought she had the ring.
Freya slaps Fonkin's hand
And pushes him off the disc.
threatens to punch him in the nose.
This took a turn.
You float back down to the rest of the party there, and you step off your disc, and you coil the rope. And still in your hands is the obscured black box. What do you do?
Someone said don't open it down here.
Well, guys, I think I have a box in my hand, and it came to me because of the ring. So I don't know what that means, but I think as a group we should decide what to do with it.
Well, Pete said not to open it.
B did say not to open it.
Let's go
I
up.
remember that now.
Let's go up.
But do we trust Pete?
I don't trust Pete
Pete's all
as
we got
far
to
as I
go
can
on.
throw Pete, and I don't know how big Pete is.
I have to agree.
Pete's a normal human with an obscured face. He's kind of like human-like.
Since they're on ground,
you
I'm
trust
untying
Pete?
the rope,
I don't trust anybody, my dear.
handing it off to you.
But yes,
you still got a
no.
leash on him, though.
well, I don't know if we should trust Pete too much. Perhaps we should just mention... Wait a minute. Let me think this one through. I'll get back to you on that one.
All right, well,
While you're doing that, let's start making our way upstairs.
That sounds like a good plan. I'll
Because
follow right behind you.
If we're going to open that in here, I don't want to open that in the middle of the cave with the pit.
You weren't listening.
No, I get that, but no matter what we do, we're not opening it right here.
Agreed.
So let's go up.
Yeah, he's
Let's
right.
go up to Carl's room.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go visit Carl.
Carl.
Carl!
We gotta get some more Carl anyway.
Yeah,
out
we
of-
need more Carl.
We're out of flasks, though.
This is the last bit of Carl you get. None of this free acid stuff.
You left him there, sir.
I know. Hey, well, this is the last one that wastes away back into the crevices.
you don't know it, but Silverhands has been up there with a bucket. I'm going to sell me some Carl.
What do you think's in the bucket I brought? Lots of Carl.
Okay, that took a dirty
Well,
turn.
you should have brought that instead of water. Well, not that it mattered. Never mind.
Yeah, she's... Well,
It was more just a distraction.
Yeah, it worked.
So you walk back into the domed room with the doors upon the walls and the ceilings. Would anybody like to turn the sphere?
no.
You walk through the
Silverhands!
What? Yes. What? What?
Bad elf!
Like Skee-Ball.
Bad elf!
Somebody stop
worry,
Silverhand.
don't worry. I'm coming. I wasn't really going to spin it. I just wanted to see your reactions.
Run!
Click.
I'm a touch concerned that we're going to get to the zombie room and this is going to go bad.
So you walk through the domed room with the doors, and traveling through the prison cell with the zombies still in their cages, moaning and grasping towards you, and then up the spiral staircase through where Carl the Ooze was, and you take a little bit of Carl.
Carl, come with us.
Keep traveling through and through the Altara Depths all the way up through the original room with the sign hanging outside of the door. And then up and up and up the spiral staircase until you come out into Flavin Village, into the courtyard, and it is dark out. And the entire statue moves back over to the opening. And you are back in the town which you first started.
Hey, Artus.
Yo!
Good job not falling on the spiral staircase.
Oh, hey. Nope.
Ooh.
Hey, Freya!
You're dead.
You suck!
Ow, you suck. Ow, you suck. Ow.
Also, that orc's mom.
Oh, good Lord.
I kind of
That's
like
it.
the orc voice.
That's it. I'm going back to the shop.
Can we never mind.
You have more orc voice? I can put more orc voice.
Needs more orc voice.
Just more orc voice.
More orc voice. Maybe we take this back to Silverhand's shop and open it up there.
Well,
I think it's a good idea.
just so you all know, you're going to be in the shop when I open it. None of this running and hiding
Who
crap.
said you're opening it?
I don't mean that one personally. Sorry. When the box is open, is that better, my dear?
I'm running.
Yes.
How about this? How about we wait till morning? I'll go over and talk to Pete.
That's going to let Pete know we have it.
No.
So you're going to be like, hey, Pete, so maybe if they found
So
something down there...
hypothetical situation.
I feel like Pete might be smarter than that. He runs a library.
Yes, but he is a human.
And also a dungeon master, so he may be smarter.
There is that.
But he's still Pete, the librarian.
I don't like this librarian. He's kind of a jerk.
Why don't we all go meet Pete?
I don't like this back and forth. He may be awesome, but he may not.
I think we all go meet Pete.
That's the whole point. Well, I don't think Pete's up at this time of
So
night.
Silverhands,
Yes.
you said you could probably talk to the inn guy and get numbnuts over here back in there.
Let me go speak to the innkeeper. Maybe he'll let the goblin back in. Let me see here. I'll be right back. You just wait here, and for the love of your creators, don't open the box inside the shop. It took me a week to clean it last time.
Hey, guys.
No. Last time I did something in the shop once supposed I was kicked out of an inn. I learned my lesson.
You can go outside. Hey, guys.
I'm not smelling what you're selling this time. I've been hurt a
Fine.
lot the past 2 days. I'm going to wait for some knowledge on this one.
Fine.
But hey,
I suppose we should do it the smart way.
good job with that disc.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that was a nice disc. I don't think we needed it, though.
How would you have gotten past the glass?
The ring dragged the platform to us,
We didn't know that.
but we're just saying we didn't need it. Hindsight, 50-50.
Funkin'.
But it didn't look like it
So what
started
you're
dragging
saying
it.
is you
Hindsight.
think that I'm useless?
Hindsight's
No.
worse
Is this
here.
what you're saying, Funkin'?
I am not saying anything of the sort.
Well, this certainly sounded that way from what you just said.
Gee, hello. Jeez, I'm gone for 2 minutes, and you're at each other's throats. You're a bunch of children. Okay.
Silverhands.
Well, hello. You didn't touch anything, did you?
No. Funkin'
Artist
is
put
making
something
fun
back
of
on a
my
shelf.
Magic.
Dwarf,
Yo,
get away from there.
Tell Funkin' to not make fun of my magic.
I never made fun of magic. I'm saying in hindsight.
Quit your arguing, all of
hey,
you.
Silverhands,
Anyways,
can he sleep in the inn?
I was about to say that, yes, I spoken to the innkeeper. I had to pay a little bit of money.
He's good
to
for it.
pay off that keg you broke. Anyway,
Pay off that keg.
you didn't do it well enough. Anyway, I spoke to the innkeeper. I promised him another keg of ale, which you are not allowed to drink. You have to go down 2 doors to get your ale this time. Anyway, I spoke to him, and you are all welcome back at the inn as long as you promise not to cause any more trouble.
I don't cause trouble.
You did.
Trouble causes him.
Trouble seems to follow you everywhere you go.
I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
might be right about that.
Maybe
All right, so we're gonna sleep for the night.
go to bed.
How much is the room?
I'm keeping the box with me.
Yeah, I pretty much figured that.
Well, that's what we all assumed. I wasn't going to, put it in my safe here.
I don't trust you.
Hey,
I don't trust you either.
Hey, Silverhands.
And I have the
Yes.
ring.
You got a second?
I do, yes. What's up?
I'm gonna take off these gloves.
Uh-oh.
Can you look them over?
Ah.
Don't ask where I got them. They're
I'm not going to ask. That was mistakes were made. Yeah. It wasn't that supposed to be your epitaph if you didn't make it?
Yeah, pretty much. That's the story of my life.
Ah, of course.
So,
About
can you look these over?
the gloved gauntlet-looking thingers?
Was there anything special about that goblet that I had?
I don't believe so. No.
It was a
remember.
goblet.
It was a goblet
just a
that I
plain
told you I
goblet.
would buy. Okay, so apparently you have a pair of gauntlet glove thingers here. Okay, here it is. Oh, look at this. Okay, so there's oh, there we are. These are known as the gloves of deftness.
Okay.
It affords a character. I can tell him this right. The one. Okay. It affords the character a +1 attack rolls with ranged weapons. So as long as you're wearing them, you get 1 extra.
All right. Cool.
Yes, isn't it quite amazing? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. And everybody fell asleep in the shop. Lovely. Once again, I have to clean out the vermin.
Been a long couple days.
Yes, I know you've been away for quite some time.
You got any flasks? Maybe one with some holy water in it. Couple blanks.
I do believe I do. Yes, I may have a couple of holy water flasks.
All right. How much?
Oh, let's see here. Let's see. Do the time share. Fill us all. Let's say 4 silver apiece.
Seems kind of steep.
Don't you believe so?
I'm gonna take one of those.
Okay.
One of the filled ones. One with holy water.
Of course, obviously, it will have holy water in it. I'm not just going to sell you an empty flask. I mean,
That's
come on.
actually where I was going next. I'm gonna buy 2 empties.
Ah, yes, of course. Those are very cheap.
Yeah, I want to get
Me too.
another couple empty flasks, and I want a holy water flask in case we run into undead crap again.
That'd be
And a couple empties, in case we find another Carl.
It's never a bad thing.
Or maybe Carl's sister, who knows.
What do I owe you?
How much gold do you have?
Not a lot.
That's not helpful.
Yeah, we're still going off of how much I owe you for
Yes, I
3
know.
flasks.
Well, technically, you'd owe me 4 silver for the fully loaded one
Yep.
and 5 coppers apiece for the empties. What are you looking at me like that for, Fonkin? You, Mr. Moneybags.
I'm thinking.
That's your thinking face? It looks like your I've had too much to drink face.
There's really no difference.
Yes, I can see that. Yes.
So what do I owe you?
For what?
Your silver.
Oh,
words.
the I thought you were going for a 12-pack here.
1 silver or 10 copper.
1 silver or 10 coppers.
Okay, here's 1 silver.
All right.
Silver hands.
Yes.
I need some regular gauntlets.
Some regular gauntlets, you say?
I mean, armored would be nice.
Ah, so you wish to go with your body armor that you have already?
Yes, the stuff you've been looking at all day.
Well, not all day. I've been doing some figuring here, too, as well. First, I will need the measurements of your hands, please, sir.
All right, here you go.
Ma'am. Okay, you're lost.
I have no clue how much gauntlets would be, though. It looks like 2 gold.
So, that would be that. I'll have those for you. Oh, first thing tomorrow morning, as long as you don't mind the wait.
Okay.
All right. Yes, he's all good. So he's going to have fresh gauntlets.
I'm just gonna mark it on here now because I'm assuming that when he comes over before we go to Pete's, you'll have them with you.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, of course. I'm going to work all night on them. Wait, it is night. Oh, I better get to work.
He cut it right for once.
As far as the experience goes, everybody did a fantastic job, which is awesome. For the incredibly lucky save of both rolling 2 natural 20s before getting sucked into a water plane. You get an extra 20 experience apiece just for that, on top of everybody getting 675. And then whoever wants to do MVP. So who would like to do MVP?
Yeah. Little Miss sashay up and dink.
Dink.
All right, you get an extra 100 experience points.
Hey, thank you.
You are MVP for the night, Darcassian Silverhand.
For what? Oh, yes, of course. Yes, thank you. I guess.
It seems that this tribal band of 5 have acquired a created. Yours, it would seem. That paladin certainly had his hands full with hiding it. It's unfortunate he didn't do it well enough. No matter. What do you have planned? Planned? Nothing so far, but we'll see where this goes. If it's anything like the last, it will not get too far. Are the soldiers prepared? What of your favored Grimvald? He is hunting, and these 5 will help. That was one heck of an episode that you just listened to. From Earth Elementals to the other planar entities, a mysterious box shrouded in darkness. Will our heroes let Pete in on a little secret of what they found? Do they even trust this librarian who seems to have all the answers to questions not asked? The voices from the darkness. Do our heroes even realize they're being watched? Thank you everyone for listening to our humble little show. We hope that we've entertained you in the past and continue to in the future. As is tradition, here are the thanks that we give at the end of every episode. All the follows on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. This is going to be a long one. Michael Varhola Paintings, Wow Art, Temak Urwa? Did I pronounce that right? Epic Endings Pod, Prince Habibi X, Wyvern Workshop, D&D Blaggards, Metaphorical IP, One's Mighty, Reed Sinsense, Queer Dragons, BSOMT_2018, Both Sides of My Table, that's what that stands for, Sarah Wolf, Zero, Gamers of Comedy, Simon_Ewell, Calamanis, Brexit Game, Miguel Angeles, Rule 64 BGS, Dumb Dragon Cast, Almost D&D, Sarah Lyman, the_final_roll, the Death Die Clue, CLU1? I guess it's supposed to be the Death Die Club. N19 Podcast, Nerdicted, Guardians D&D, Seeds of War, Hood_Druid, The Dragons Toot 2. Gamer_girl with 2 U's, WJS Podcast, Dot 5 Films, Prime Critic, Adventure They Wrote, Adventure doesn't have any vowels in it, Ocker Schausen, Riftway Games, Script with 3 I's, Mod World, Ballad 7 Dice, Friday Night, that's with a K, LEZ Foe, Back to _The Story, From Ash to Cash, Twist Narrative 1, Watkinson_DM, Heavy_Cavalry, and from Instagram, D&D_UK, Pocket Dimension Cast, Breath of Fresh Airy, AIARRY, DM's Guild, Fitz Sherman, Havern.Colleen, Coffee Addict for Life, C. Katuri 08, Alan Bambino 1981. Who? Alan what? Anyway, we'd also like to say thanks to our local game shops here in Duluth and Hermantown, Minnesota, along with Superior, Wisconsin, Dungeons End, Rogue Robot Games and Comics, Legacy Toys, and Level Up Toys and Comics. They've got online stores. They're on Twitter and Facebook. Check them out if you're local or even if you're in another country. We do genuinely love all the support from our listeners, the community, friends, and family that give us in cheering us on to bring a story and characters to life. We hope that you do enjoy our little podcast enough, and if you do, would you mind running out to iTunes and giving us a rate and review? We do thoroughly appreciate them, and they help us know that we're doing good or bad. All of us hope that we've done a great job in storytelling, but we do want honesty with your reviews. If you feel the need to shout at us, about us, or with us, we're on Twitter at FreeRoll5, Facebook and Instagram at FreeRoll5Podcast, and on Reddit at FreeRoll5Podcast. Follow us anywhere you've got a computer or phone. Messenger pigeons do as well. That's a great joke. Anyway, standard applicable: like, share, and subscribe. And of course, thank you again for giving us a listen. We'll see you in 2 weeks.